punk rock trio from Melbourne who became a household name across the globe with their raw and unapologetic sound.
Legends, now the Living End, have just released their first album in 8 years. It is called I Only Trust Rock and Roll, and we are pleased to say the band joins us now.
G'day, legends.
Welcome.
Good morning.
8 years. You've kept us waiting. I mean, you've had a busy 8 years, but why now?
Why now? If not now, when? Yeah, well, I mean, COVID's kind of got in the way. We won't mention that. But we recorded it in February of 24, and then we came out of the studio and went, it's not quite there yet. So then we wrote some more songs and went back into the studio and finally got around to releasing it now. But we just wanted to get the record right. You know, that's the most important thing. We didn't want to rush it, and we had a mission and an idea in mind of what we wanted this record to be, and we had to kind of meet it.
And so when you think about recording now to recording like when you started out, or, you know, does it feel different because you're all dads now? You know, you're older. There's a different way of doing things. Are you like, no, we'll have a cup of tea break and we'll start at like a reasonable hour? We don't know overnighters. What's the situation now?
Well, it was the quickest record we've ever done. I mean, in the past, yeah, we'd still be there at 2 o'clock in the morning, kind of, you know, drinking and trying to be productive, but you're not getting much done at that point. This one was kind of, you know, starting at midday and finishing at like 5. But it was great because we couldn't overthink it. We just had to get in, get the job done, track it quickly, which is what this album was all about. It's like capturing that energy and just not overthinking it.
Because live, you guys are just the best.
But I blame Kevin Shirley for that. He was we used Kevin as the Caveman as our producer, and he was telling us to go, like trying to get us out of the studio. And we're like, come on, Kevin, let us go. Let us keep going.
Can we try one more?
Can we please play some more music? He's like, no,
I'll bring in the other band.
Yeah.
And the other band's going to come
in. Is he getting the session guys in when we get home? Is that what's happening?
But Scott, I mean, Chris said that you wanted to make sure you got it right and you got the message right. So what was that message for this album?
Well, we really just wanted to strip things back and just not overcomplicate things and just keep the message, you know, just simple and straightforward, and have songs that meant something, but didn't try and venture too far from what we love doing live, which is just put your foot to the pedal to the metal and all those cliches.
And Andy, I mean, I caught you guys. I was on the Red Hot Summer with you guys for a little bit when my dad was out of action. And live is just it's a sensation. You guys are just incredible live. I love watching you all. So there's a national tour coming up for this album. How's that feeling?
We're excited. I mean, it's been a long time since we've done our own tour. I suppose we've been on those sort of Red Hot Summers and a bunch of festivals, but this time we get to sort of open up, and, you know, I think it's going to be like closer to 2 hours or something, isn't it? Wow. We're playing the first record from top to toe, and then we're
really?
Yeah, and then a bunch of fan favourites, and of course a bunch from the new record as well. So it'll be quite a show.
Yeah. Well, let's just go back to 1996.
Easy.
not 66. 1996, when you opened for Green Day. I mean, how did that come about? Because you went from performing in front of 20 people to like 60,000.
Yeah, and there's footage of Billy Joe. That's at Festival Hall. He's wearing a Living End T-shirt, which was arguably the highlight of our life at that point, because we sent them a demo tape and we got this call saying we'd gotten the tour, which just doesn't happen. It was an incredible thing. But it was so thrilling to be on that tour, and yeah, we gave him a shirt and he's wearing it there, the first,
so cool.
the
That's
Living End
unreal.
first EP.
I love that.
But it really set us on this ascent to where we are today. It was that tour, because prior to that we were unknown. You know, we had a small kind of following in Melbourne, but we did a national tour with them, playing to 3,000 or 4,000 people a night instead of, you know, 200 or 300 in Melbourne only at that point. And so it kind of, all of a sudden, the industry and everyone knew who the band was, and it was just so thrilling to be hanging out with them, and, you know, they were an influence.
You used to ask them, can we open for you?
Yeah, I know. So young, naive, not having any idea how the industry worked. And they went,
still had it. Hey, Scott, so that's the thing, though. After 30 years of being in the band now and doing this, you know, you guys are still better than ever. You play the same way you did back then, I think. What is the secret to that for you?
I think one of our strengths is that we don't take anything for granted. When we play, we feel grateful that we're still able to do this. We don't play anywhere near as often now as we used to, so we get excited about getting to hang out together and go and do gigs together. The novelty certainly hasn't worn off, and we still just think we've got something to prove as a band, and still plenty of energy. And our favourite bands like the Oils and the Clash, and you know, but they're ferocious, and we just want to be able to sort of share that energy.
Well, you do it indeed. You've got to go get tickets to see The Living Ends National Tour. A couple of gigs already sold out, so don't miss out. That one at the Opera House is going to be pretty special too.
Amazing.
Legends, great to have you here. Congrats on the new
Thank
album.
you.
See you
congrats.
soon.